Yo, what's going on, Bills Mafia? We back. But let me not get too ahead of myself. You gotta bring in Big Cuz in the
Yo,
building. Big Cuz, let me expand you a little quick, man. What's going on, Bills
what's going
Mafia?
on? What's going on, y'all? We back.
We back, baby, man. And we got another one with us. As always,
What up,
Jonathan.
what up,
How
what
we
up?
feeling? We got the
Yeah.
championship belt in the building because we back. Welcome all Bills Mafia. Man, it's been a while, man. How we all feeling, man? You know it's been too long. This offseason been way too long, man. How we able to get through the day with no football?
I mean, since our last show, I got married, so
That's a big one. So first
Yeah,
of all,
yeah.
congratulations to Big Cuz.
Congrats,
yeah. So
congrats,
I
congrats.
mean, been pretty busy, but I'm ready, man. I'm ready for some football.
Absolutely, absolutely. So as you've seen in that little intro video, it's training camp. That's what we got. I went Monday. It's amazing just to see the guys out there, man. To see Josh sling that shit around, see our boy Stefan Diggs talking his shit, and for whoever didn't know, him and Elam went after it, and some DBs had to break it up. So them boys, you already know the old
Woo!
saying, McDermott, iron sharpens iron. So
Hmm
There you go.
that's a great matchup to get the rookie going, man.
I mean, shit. What better way to learn than to go up against one of the best wide receivers in the league every day?
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
But nonetheless, like that, we already got our comments jumping in. We got Ronald in the building. How we feeling, Ronald, man? Go Bills. We got Tia Stell in the building from Not Your Average Podcast. Go check her out, man. It's nothing but love. She has an amazing podcast, man. Go show her love.
Yes, sir.
But man, shit, let's dive right into it, man. Like I said, we talking training camp. We talking we gonna do our 50-man, our 53-man roster predictions. But like you said, you already know what's going on right now. It's training camp season right now. For what we've seen so far, guys, I mean, I'm gonna start with Big Cuz. What stand out to you so far? Who, what player, what you like?
I'll be honest with you, man. I've been just listening, and I haven't really caught anything. I heard about the Elam and Diggs going at it and everything. Also heard Josh was out there dropping dimes yesterday.
Yeah,
So I mean, I guess they were talking this morning about it, and just I'm interested in Elam, man, because his development's going to be huge for us because we don't know what's going on with Trey.
right, absolutely. I
So
mean, for there's a couple videos go around. We got Trey White, he's working out.
looks good.
I,
He looks good.
He getting a couple leaps. He's doing his sprints. Looks a little hesitant sometimes, but I mean, he looks amazing. From all pro, he's amazing. But I don't want to rush him. We still, I mean, I don't want to see him until November, man. If not later,
Mm,
I don't want to rush him.
yeah, we
If
don't want to rush him, but like that's why I'm saying like Elam's development, man, because week one we start off with Cooper Cup and Allen Robinson and all these boys. Like the Rams got receivers, man. Like
mm-hmm.
so, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
this
tough.
defense definitely got to. I mean, it's gonna be a tough game for our first season home opener for the season opener for the NFL. That's gonna be crazy, man. Still can't believe it. I wish I would have went out there, man.
I
Telling
know.
you,
I know.
I still won't
Gabe
rush him though.
Davis,
I fucking play him little by little. You know what I mean? Just a couple quarters, couple plays here and there, and then ease him into it. You don't want to rush him,
absolutely.
but he
So
he
I
has to play because you can't go and force him, and then hope, God forbid, he pulls a hamstring. You know what I mean? Late in the season, it's whew, so ease him in there.
How you feel from what you've been hearing and watching on the thing? How you feel, Jonathan? Who do you think is standing out, or who do you believe needs to stand out for him to be able to stick on his team, or even keep a roster position?
I haven't seen a whole lot to be honest. Just been reading. I was just doing it before I jumped on. But I want to see what's going on with our offensive line. That's what I'm intrigued into and see how that
Mm-hmm.
works out for us because I think that's, if anything, that will probably be our weakest point right now, maybe. Besides corner, but let's see what happens. I want to see what our offensive line got to offer.
Yeah,
See, I don't know. I kind of disagree. I think our offensive line is probably the with Saffold and like the depth. Like they signed Mans, they
mm-hmm.
signed a couple vets to bring in. Like I don't know, man. I think the offensive line gonna be just fine this year, a lot better.
Well, I would hope so because I mean, starting lineup is what Deion Dawkins, Stafford. We got Morris. It's gonna be Ryan Banks and Spencer Brown. Spencer Brown coming into the
Yeah,
second year. I
Yep.
mean, he's gonna have to have a hell of a second year. I mean, he did phenomenal last year. I mean, he had his bumps of bruises for a rookie, but for him to stand, get that starting position and hold it down with our playoff run. I mean,
And
he
you know
definitely
what?
held his own.
I'm looking at Cody Ford too as well, because
That's a big
this is
one.
make or break for him this year.
Absolutely.
And we did hire Aaron Cromer to be our new offensive line coach, which from everything I've heard and read, like, this guy's a really good
Could be
coach.
good.
So let's
Mm-hmm.
see if the new coach brings in a new confidence for Cody Ford, because if he's
He's
huge.
he's gonna have to, because honestly, I feel like he overstayed his welcome over here. He should have been left. I mean, he had multiple opportunities and never really branched out. I mean, they drafted him, moved him from guard to tackle, tackle to guard, left to right, everywhere, and he hasn't really been able. He's been a liability. I mean, I could name a couple times last year where we was down for injuries or COVID or whatever, and we needed him. As soon as he touched on the field, sack. So I mean, he definitely, like you said, with this new offense coming in with under Ken Dorsey, we better hope somebody gets up in his ass stuff so he can be a reliable lineman for this Bills offense. We need him. We need a solid line to take care of Josh.
Yeah, and also too, man, I think we're all looking at this. I think we're all looking to see what James Cook's going to bring.
Oh,
to the
absolutely.
offense. Like, I think
But
that's a given right there. You know what I'm saying?
you do realize this is
Well,
Devin Singletary's backfield.
I think that'll be his backfield until mid-season, but
Yeah.
that's we'll save those predictions for later on when we do that episode.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I'm definitely want to see what James Cook can contribute to this field. I mean, obviously we drafted him. Hopefully he can take over the backfield eventually in the future. He has that explosive speed that Singletary lacked. I mean, Singletary, he got them cuts. He knows how to charge the football. You can make make you miss in the phone booth, but we need that end game speed. Once you break loose, we need you to take it to the house, not just get a 20, 30, 40-yard run. So we're hoping and even passing threat out the backfield as well. So hopefully we can get that out of James Cook, out the rookie. But we'll see what kind of reps we'll be getting. I mean, obviously Josh Allen, there's a couple of clips I've seen. I mean, he's catching the ball fine. It's also training camp, no pads. So we really don't know. I mean, we kind of reaching and grabbing at this point, but shit, what else we got?
I'm thinking too. My bad, Jonathan. I'm thinking James Cook. He adds that Alvin Kamara. He adds that Alvin Kamara tight out the backfield for us.
I agree.
Great. I agree with that one. I was just gonna say that. What about Zach Moss? Have you seen Zach Moss out there or no?
Yes, no, Zach Moss. No, he was right in front of us too. He looked great. I mean, all of them look great, honestly. Nobody really messed up. I mean, there was a couple passes that Josh kind of underthrew in the defense. I mean, we got phenomenal defense, so they was able to attack it. One thing I'm gonna tell you what stood out to me. Khalil Shakur, our wide receiver rookie.
I heard about him.
I mean, they said he looks like a young Robert Woods, and I agree. I'm gonna say kind of like a young Stevie as well, because his cuts. I mean, as well. I mean, keep in mind, there's also training camp, no pads. They're not going full speed, but I mean, the Bills, they're very competitive. I mean, as soon as the defense make a stop, these guys, they're going in, they get in Allen's face. Like, oh, it's a competition. You see, I mean, back and forth. I mean, obviously with Elam and Diggs, I mean, it's a competition. It doesn't matter when it's obviously their teammates and they love each other, but I mean, they're battling each other. It's offense versus defense, and these guys definitely go at it. And when I see Shakir, I mean, he reminds me of Beasley in a way, because he was finding those open spaces. It didn't necessarily look like he was running a route, but he was just running into open spaces. Josh hit him, and he breaks, and he's explosive at it too. So, I mean, he definitely stood out to me throughout the entire training camp. I mean, everything was like literally business as usual. Josh throwing his deep balls, throwing his dimes. Dawson Knox, I mean, he's evolved into his own. He's definitely a sure catcher. He know what he's doing. He's a vet now. So I hopefully we're not worrying about no drop passes, easy drop passes. Dawson Knox is definitely going to be top 5. I mean, take it right now. I mean, put a stamp on it right on the chalkboard. Dawson Knox, I'm going to say top 7 tight end this league in this year.
Better. He just bought a house out here, so.
Oh yeah, but no, definitely Shakir definitely stand up to me. I mean, I didn't really get to see much of James Cook. reps with the secondary defense. I mean, the defense definitely is on point. Von Miller, that's the one thing me and Jonathan was talking about a lot. Yeah, Von Miller, explosive, and I love the way he's teaching and giving his knowledge to all the players. With Trey White's injury, he's still able to go to all the DBs, Elam and Bernard, and able to give him some pointers.
Yeah, but Bernard's not a DB.
No,
he's a linebacker. He might look like a DB.
Yeah.
And they said that today.
No, my fault. I meant Benford, not Tyrell Bernard. I meant Christian Benford.
But I was listening today to WGR, and even Capaccio said he was seeing Bernard make a play.
Oh yeah,
and he thought it might have been Howard or Sal, I don't know, but one of them said they seen Bernard make a play and they thought it was a DB because he looked like a DB.
That's beneficial.
They've been saying his instincts is really coming into play.
Yeah,
they've been saying it throughout the draft and college and all that. Yeah, he got great instincts, but he's really proven it. Like, he knows where the ball is going.
They got him calling defensive signals for the second team already.
Wow, okay.
That's huge.
And he looks like a little Milano. I swear to God, he's jacked just like Milano. Like, every time I see Milano's fucking bicep is bigger than my thigh. Brentford, Bernard, he built the same way. Everybody talking about we need a replacement for Edmonds because we don't know if we're going to resign him. But, he's not going to be able to replace Edmonds, but he definitely could be able to. Hopefully Milano can move in, and then it's Milano and Benford. Bernard. So shit.
Yeah.
Milano with it too.
We got a good thing going on here, I guess.
We got Stephanie in the building, as always. Thank you for joining the talk.
Yeah, thank you.
But yeah, man, those guys definitely stand out to me. I really want to say what Shakir. Can he get not a starting position, but how much playtime can he get? Who do you believe? Let's dive into the 53-man roster right now. We could start. We could start quarterback. Quarterback's pretty easy. Get your.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Josh gonna have to sit this year because I don't know if we can trust him.
I don't think we have to run over who we think is going to make the team.
Yeah, I think it's like Matt Barkley or maybe Keenum because Josh can't do it.
Though, knock on wood, but if Josh we had to go with Keenum for a couple games, I think we'd be just fine.
Mm-hmm. So you believe he's an upgrade from Trubisky?
Absolutely.
You think so?
Okay.
Maybe not in the athleticism.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking in the Bills offense.
Case Keenum took the Minnesota Vikings to the NFC Championship game.
Mm-hmm.
So and that team was nowhere near as good as this
at
team.
all.
So I'm not saying that we can go win a Super Bowl with Case Keenum. I'm just saying if Josh, God forbid, Josh needs to miss like a game or two, I think we'll be just fine.
So if Josh goes out for 4 games, what do you think that record would look like?
Depends on what 4 games we're talking about.
Point taken.
Because if it's at the end of the season, it don't matter.
It don't matter.
If you look at after the first 7-8 games, like it should be a cakewalk.
Mm-hmm.
It should be. You never know.
Oh, I got myself joined in the chat. Sorry about
double.
There you
go. That's how you do it. Got to get my alter ego into it.
But since we talking about 53-man rosters, I'm gonna tell you right now, we know who's gonna make the team at quarterback. So
obviously,
let's just go to
but no, let's talk about this though. But do you believe it's gonna be 2 or 3?
Now Barkley will go on the practice squad.
Okay, but we can agree on that. So that's 2 quarterbacks. Let's go to running back. Obviously, Devin Singletary's backfield.
Oh, go ahead. My bad. Go
ahead. Go ahead.
I got and May.
You have everybody because we got Singletary.
Moss. I got Moss getting cut.
Wow. Okay. That's hot.
You got to think about it, right? It's going to be between him and Duke Johnson, and I think Duke Johnson. There's a reason why they brought him in. Can I bring in Taiwan Jones? Does he? Yes, he's already on the team for special teams. And that's why I say Moss gets cut. Okay. Because you got Singletary, Cook, Taiwan Jones, and then my fourth. I don't know. I think the vet makes it. You believe so? I got because me and Jonathan. I'm gonna tell y'all, Mafia. Me and Jonathan was up until like 4 a.m. We killed like a whole 30 pack of fucking Michelob Ultra.
Dude, I swear to God, dude. And we came up
Yeah.
with our 53-man roster. Everybody, when it comes down to who's going to be on the special teams, who's going to be on the practice squad, man, me and Jonathan laid it down until 4 a.m.
Yeah, I
and
just
30
drove
beers
like
later.
13, 16 hours from Carolina.
I got a question
I
though.
drove like 16 hours. It's crazy.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Jonathan. No, my bad. Go ahead. Finish what you were saying. My bad.
No, I was saying it was crazy that night because we just drove from Carolina, get there 11 o'clock at night. We just started going. Oh, it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Sure did.
But I got a question though, as far as like running backs. Is Reggie Gilliam considered a running back or a tight end?
Fullback.
Because,
No,
yeah, but they played him at tight end.
He's listed as fullback.
Okay.
And that's what we had to mark right here because
I got him on the team too.
Yeah. So what number? How many?
Yeah,
maybe he might have to go to tight end.
So how many running backs do you have and who?
Me, I got Singletary, Cook, Jones, and Moss is on the it's between Moss and Duke Johnson.
So Singletary, Cook,
Tywan Jones because of special teams, and then that fourth one's going to be between Zach Moss and Duke Johnson.
All right, I got 4. I got Singletary, Moss, and Cook, and the fourth one, yeah, I got Tywan Jones as well for special teams. So
it's going to be interesting, man, because it's going to be interesting because how many wide receivers do we take?
I got
like 8, I think.
We went with 8. So I'm gonna tell you because I'm gonna just speak for Jonathan because I got the paper and we went through this shit multiple times. So obviously, I don't know. I don't think Diggs can be trusted.
I got 7.
So obviously, we got our starting 3 is gonna be Diggs, Davis, McKenzie. That's my starting 3. Okay. McKenzie in the slot.
I got Diggs, Davis, and Crowder.
Wow, is Crowder starting over McKenzie?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I got those 3, and then Crowder behind McKenzie, and then who I got Shakir and who's that? Oh,
I got Shakir. Okay, yeah, and okay, so this is not gonna be like obviously we know who the 2 starters are, right? So
yeah, Diggs and Davis.
I got Crowder, that's 3. I got McKenzie 4, Shakir 5, Kumaro 6, because I think Kumaro is going to make it just off of special teams.
Agreed.
Stevenson on the practice squad, and I got Tavon Austin making the.
And that was me and his big thing. Who is taking over? Because whoever is on this squad is going to be taking over the special teams. Who is going to be our punt returner? Kick returner?
I got a feeling it's going to be Tavon Austin, man.
Okay.
They didn't bring him in here for no reason, man.
Yeah.
Over Stevenson.
But I think Stevenson goes on the practice squad.
So you said you got 7?
Yeah. But, Khalil Shakir did punt return and kickoffs at Boise State as well. So you never know, man. Like, that's why when I was telling you earlier, we were talking, I was like, man, I kind of want to see the first preseason game first.
Right.
But this is just a rough draft, you know?
Yeah, rough draft, absolutely. So we got Diggs, Kumaro. I got McKenzie, Tavon Austin, Gabe Davis, Crowder. That's 6. Then I got the rookie at 7. And then, I took Stevenson.
But Crowder
that makes me go 8. That makes me go 8.
Crowder's interesting too.
What about Isaiah Hodgins? I don't mean to interrupt,
practice squad.
Okay. Again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's still gonna.
I mean, we don't know though. Like, we don't know what he's like. You know what I'm saying? Like, with Crowder too, he's injured, so that can come into. That could come into focus too. Like if he can't get on the field, they could cut him and choose to keep somebody that's been practicing and playing.
That's why I want to go with 8 because our depth. Because I mean, obviously we value special teams.
I went with more offensive linemen than the wide receivers. That's why
I went. Okay, well we also got to talk about tight end because are we gonna have a surprise cut like we did to Hollister?
I think they're the 3 is pretty set with Knox, Howard, and Sweeney.
Okay, agreed.
Because they've been running a lot of 13 personnel, which is 3 tight ends. Like, so obviously they're practicing that for a reason. I mean, there's the one. I don't know if we drafted him. He was undrafted. I can't remember his name, but he was very athletic tight end that we picked up. I can't remember his name to save my life.
He's doing
Oh
that to
man,
Howard.
is it Howard?
OJ Howard, yeah. That's what
No,
he
no,
did
no,
to.
no, 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 no.
No,
We
Oh, I'm
no,
about to
no, it
say.
was a younger dude.
Oh, you say
Yeah, we
draft?
drafted
Okay.
somebody, or we
Okay.
picked somebody up, undrafted free agent, and he was pretty athletic. I knew his name earlier because I looked him up, but
Yeah, I
I
didn't.
can't remember. I'm drawing a blank right now.
Anyways, yeah. And then how many linemen did you go with? We went with 9.
I got 9.
Okay. And we already said our starting line. I got, Cody Ford, Ike Bucker, Greg Mance.
Oh, I
And
forgot about Butker. Jesus.
yeah.
He got hurt, right? He's gonna start on the pub list.
I got, besides the starting 5, I got Ford, Mance, Tommy Doyle, and that Cousinberry guy.
Questenberry.
Questenberry.
I took our
He's gonna be
rookie.
good. He's gonna be a sleeper, bro. I think. My opinion.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a sleeper.
Who, Cousinberry?
No, I took our
Yeah.
rookie,
Yeah,
he's
he's
Tenuta.
a vet. Yeah, you took the rookie. He's a vet though. Cousinberry's a vet. Like,
Yeah.
He came from Tennessee, right? If I'm not mistaken.
maybe,
Was it
yeah,
Tennessee?
yeah, maybe.
I wanted us to take our rookie that we got in the draft, Tenuta, because we need to start getting a solid
could be on the
young
practice
offensive
squad.
line. Yeah, absolutely. But
He's
we need a
practice
solid
squad.
young offensive line to grow with the Bills that we don't have to pay so much money in free agency and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, we both. I think we all had the same idea as far as like 9.
Pretty much. We got my boy Angel want to come in and say go Bills, go Bills.
Hey
My
Joe,
boy.
what's going on?
Hey.
What's up, hey Joe?
Boy, get out of here.
He just want to be on the camera.
Yeah, right. Got to get him early.
So
But,
you got Von Miller as a linebacker because I got him as a DN.
yes,
You got to put him as a D though. He's gonna.
That's when we brought him in. We didn't bring him in to play linebacker. We brought him in.
And
But
that's
he's
the
labeled
one
under
thing.
linebacker.
Yeah,
Right.
We don't play a 3-4. We play a 4-3.
Or 4-3. No, but we play nickel. That's all
We play
we've
a
been
lot of
playing.
nickel. But when we play the base coverage, we play 4-3.
Yeah, we're not gonna play no 3-4 because we're not gonna have 4 linebackers out there.
No.
But no, yeah, that's the one thing we'll talk about is are we going to convert to 4-3 formation and then or 4-3 under, and that's where Von Miller. So pretty much it's gonna be 5 down linemen because Von Miller as that third linebacker is gonna drop down to the line, but that's not in McDermott's.
That's not why we brought Von here, though. That's the whole thing. We brought him here to put his fingers in the dirt and go get the quarterback.
Yeah.
And what I've seen at training camp, they were flipping them. We're running our same nickel formation, and it's going to be Groot and Von, and they've been flipping back and forth. So,
well, I'm excited to see that, man, because just the knowledge from Von, like, man.
Oh, yeah.
And the attention that Von's going to get, he's going to get some double teams at some point, which is going to free things up for Basham and Groot on the other side. And it's a big year for Epinesa, too.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I was going to get to.
I think it'll make it a lot easier for them guys, dude. Yeah. I'm excited for that lineup.
And with the defensive with the DTs, too. I mean, now you got Jordan Phillips, a beast. You got him back in there with Ed Oliver, Settle, Daquan Jones. I mean, don't.
Who's your two insides then?
Right, Shaq.
I'm saying they
who's the two insides then?
Who the two insides to start?
Yeah, obviously
Oliver and Phillips.
Oliver and Phillips. Okay,
absolutely. That's what it was, right? Didn't Oliver play?
Yep. Oliver and Phillips. Yep. And honestly, Jordan Phillips is our biggest D lineman on the field. He's like 15 pounds heavier and like 2 inches taller than the rest of them.
Having him and like Daquan Jones, I think Daquan Jones is set up to have a big year. Like just the rotation that we're gonna be able to throw at dudes this year. Right. Like it's gonna be completely different. And Shaq, bringing back Shaq too. Shaq was more of a run for the run than he was for pass rush. We brought him in to stop the run because we weren't that good at that last year.
Now I said earlier, I don't believe because we brought in Shaq and Jordan Phillips. I personally don't believe. I mean, I love them. I'm glad that we got them back. But I personally don't believe we improved on our run defense.
I don't know. I gotta disagree with you on that.
You disagree? Okay.
Just because, I mean, not even just Jordan Phillips, but man, if you go back to a couple years ago when we had Shaq, he could set the edge, keep contained, Like he's more of a run stopper defensive end than he is a pass rusher,
Right.
which is what we need in certain situations. Matter of
Mhm.
fact, the Monday night game, bro, we're going up against Derrick Henry, the home opener. Like having, and then Star was just never available like last year. Like so, it was
Oh
like
yeah, barely.
I feel like we were always last year always somebody was hurt on the D line.
Uh-huh.
Like I think Brandon Bean did a hell of a job beefing up that defensive line this year.
Agree. And they're young too. A lot of those
And
guys
they're
are young.
like Von's the old guy of the group
Uh-huh.
now. You know what I'm saying? Like even Jordan Phillips, I think Jordan Phillips is 29. I think. Like
He's still young. Yeah, he's not too old. I don't even think he's that old.
so, how many defensive linemen did you guys?
I went with 10.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you right now. I got Miller as a defensive end,
Yes,
so he's part of my defensive
too.
line. So I got for defensive ends, I got Miller, Russo, Lawson, Epinesa, and Basham.
Yep.
Okay, for defensive tackles, I only got 4, man. Like I don't know because I feel like we could.
I'm gonna tell you.
play
I'm gonna tell you mine. I'm gonna tell you mine, and you're gonna be
Right.
surprised. But
Go ahead.
I hope you understand. I went with 10 defensive total linemen. 5 on out. No, yeah, 5 outside, 5 inside. So obviously, I got Groot and Basham.
Right.
I got Miller,
That's
Ebnesa, and Shaq. And then on the inside, I got Ed Oliver Phillips, Tim Settle, Daquan Jones, and Eli Anku.
I didn't see him on the roster. Is he still on our team?
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Okay.
I checked on the Bills app, and he's still on the team. So
I gotta ask a question. What the hell happened to Obata? Why is he not still on our team?
I mean, we got rid of him. I mean, damn near right, like a month or two, not even right after the season ended.
Okay, so I didn't know Anku was still on the team because then I'll probably add him on there at DT. I didn't the roster.
And Eli Anku kind of stood out this year, man.
Right.
He was like,
yes.
I mean, he definitely he was that big boy, that fat boy in the middle. He pushed the line back. I see multiple. He ain't had many snaps, but he definitely made his stamp on the this. He definitely was noticed when he was out there.
With this new defensive line and having Von and hopefully bigger years from Rousseau and Epinesa and these boys, we're gonna have an opportunity to play a lot of man coverage in the back, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like
that's beautiful.
It makes me happy to hear all these Elam going against Diggs and Diggs getting frustrated because Elam and then Elam not backing down. Like I love it. Like let's
dogs.
Go. Like let's
That's
get
what
it.
you want to see. That's what we want to see. Hell yeah.
Right. Okay, so for linebackers, I have 6.
We went with. Did we go with 7? No, 4. I went with 4.
I got
4.
6.
Okay, what's your? I'm gonna tell you my 4. I'm gonna tell you my 4 because I got obviously Milano and Edmonds. Is that really 4? Yeah, Milano, Edmonds, Medikevich, and Bernard. But then I also got Dodson, so on KB 4.
Yeah, I gotta
redo this.
I got Edmonds, Milano, Medikevich, Dodson, Terrell Bernard, and I got Joe Giles Harris.
Really? Wow. Okay. I'm about to keep my eyes on that. Then that's the tape. That's the tape. Right, yes.
I got Joe Giles Harris because I feel like if Bernard's making plays like that, they might. I don't know, man. Like they could use him as a hybrid. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, I got 6, man, because I feel like Medikevich is more of a special teams guy. So that's why I had 6. Right. You know what I mean? Because I feel like Medikevich is not really going to step in and play linebacker if somebody get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I took. I don't know. I like Joe Giles Harris, man. I think he's gonna make the squad.
Got you. Yep. No, I went with 5 because I went with 3 safeties. Okay. And I'm just going with Jordan Poyer, Hyde, and Hamlin.
What about Jaquan Johnson?
Yeah, I think that is either between him or just so everything adds up.
I got 4. I got the 3 you got, and then I got Johnson.
Right.
But for cornerbacks though, I got 6. 6 with a possible 7 because we don't know what's going on with Trey.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. So I feel like as soon as Trey White comes out of IR, somebody's getting benched.
Well, here's my let me tell you my 6. I got I got obviously Trey White, obviously.
Obviously.
But then the way we did it, we kind of did Trey White for somebody. So do that Trey White for like the last one.
Okay, well, I got. Or let me just tell you the 6 that I got. I got White. I got Dane Jackson. I got Kyrie Elam, Teron Johnson, Cam Lewis, and Saran Neal.
Okay.
And
That's
then, depending on Trey White, I got a veteran added if Trey's not ready.
And who's that veteran? You think
Probably Joe Hayden. Probably
yeah.
Joe
Okay.
Hayden. Yeah. Probably
Okay.
Joe Hayden.
Now the reason why I don't want to count Trey White because as soon as the season starts, he's going to be placed on IR. So
unless he's ready to go.
Nah, I don't believe so. He's going to sit for 3 weeks.
I don't know. I'm hearing week 1's not out of the question, man.
Nah, sit for 3 weeks. I don't care. I don't care if we go 1-2. Sit Trey White. We don't need you for the first 4 games. We don't need you. We don't need you for the first 5 games. Honestly, we don't need you. We can make do. Dane Jackson, hopefully. I mean, he held it down for what was it, like 5-6 games in the last game.
They held it down, but I mean, if Trey's ready to go, you can't just.
No, I don't even care if he's ready to go. Sit and make sure.
If the doctor says he's 100% go, then you got to put him on the field.
Okay,
he's too good not to put him on the field. That's all. Like if the doctor tells him you are good to go, you don't like. But if they tell him like you're good to go, but like take a couple extra weeks, then take the extra week. I'm with you on it. It all depends. Like we don't know Trey's body. Like we don't know how he's feeling. We don't know.
Right.
Like everybody heals differently. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's and then obviously, you know, with the special teams, you got obviously Bass, the punt god Ariza or Ariza, whatever, and then Ferguson is along.
Ferguson always gets a slide on the team every year.
Yeah,
he gets a guaranteed position.
He's a great fucking long snapper.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I went with the one thing, but I said Nick McLeod because there was a lot of talk about him last year. The Bills really liked him. We had to let him go. He went with the Browns, I believe. The Browns let him go, and we picked him back up. So, I mean.
Or was it the Browns, or was he with the Jets?
Browns. I'm pretty sure the Browns.
But I think he can make it, too. But I also think he's him. We still got Elijah Griffin. Like, practice squad eligibility.
Wild Goose.
Yeah, it all depends on what happens with Trey.
Right.
So, the fact that they haven't put him on the PUP list yet is pretty good. I mean, they put him on the PUP list, but, like, not the regular season PUP list.
Right. But I still believe they're gonna have him put him on IR for 3 weeks so we can get that extra player in. And then as soon as IR's that 3rd week is up, somebody's gonna have to get benched, and then Trey White's gonna either.
Yeah, go ahead. My bad. Finish.
No, I'm just saying either he's gonna have to sit or he'll be ready to step in.
Did you see the USA Today schedule, like the win and loss predictions?
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I mean, we got enough time, so we can run through the schedule as well.
They got the Bills going 15-2.
That's
Yo, listen, there's articles about the Bills possibly going 17-0.
Nah, I don't.
I'm telling you, bro. Like
they always have that game that we dropped, though.
No, but I'm saying, like, I guess Vegas or the like gambling, like they took more bets for the Bills to go 17-0 than all the other teams combined. Like, it's crazy.
We got a hell of a lot tougher schedule than we did last year, including with the whole team and quarterback. I mean, we was the best defense last year, but I mean, we look at all the quarterbacks we was facing. David Mills or whatever,
right?
Fucking like we was backups the whole year.
I don't know. I see 14-3, 13-4 at the like.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I might be pissed off on me. I said 12-5. 12-5. I said 12-5.
I'm gonna have to go around that range too, because I'd rather see what happens in the playoffs than what I
13-4, maybe 13-4.
We're not making this mistake like we did last year.
Fuck it, we're going 17-0.
Fuck it.
17-0, come on.
Run it. No, we're going what? 18-0? We're going 19-0.
No, hold on.
18.
17. No, it's 17. And then division.
22.
Yeah, we going 20-0.
No, it's 22-0.
Nah,
that's four extra games.
Well, no, because you get playoff.
17, and then you get the we'll get the
21.
number 1 seed. Nah, it's 3. 17. If we go 17-0, we'll get the number 1 seed, which you get the bye. You get the bye. So
Yep,
then it's
got
division, championship, Super Bowl.
Absolutely.
20.
He got the math right. He got the math right.
All right, look. I
It's
can tell
real
you right
tiny.
now.
It's real tiny. I ain't mean to cut out.
When? Oh, see, hold on. I was about to go ahead. Go in. Hold on.
All right, well, I'll give you the floor. Let me know.
Hold on. Yeah, go ahead. Pop that schedule back up there.
All right, hold on. Let me work a little bit of magic. Let me give Big Cuz the floor.
Give him the floor.
Yeah, let me see that schedule.
You might have to pop your head to the side.
It's cool. Okay, week 1, win. Easy money win. The Super Bowl hangover is real. So,
yeah.
Tennessee win. There's no way Tennessee beats us at our home opener. That place is going to be rocking.
Yeah.
Miami, Josh Allen's Miami. Miami's Josh Allen's daddy. Yeah. Baltimore win. Pittsburgh win. Kansas City win.
I feel like we're gonna lose.
Nah, we owe them.
I don't know.
I
know I got the hangover. I know I'm traumatized.
We're gonna crush Kansas City.
You guys know I watched that game like fucking 57 times, but I don't know. I hope we win.
Okay,
go ahead, continue.
So Kansas City win, Green Bay win, because Green Bay don't got.
And McDermott is undefeated after the bye.
Jets win, Vikings win, Browns win, Lions win. Yeah, shit. Man. I think we drop one of these Patriot games. Man.
No, I feel like we're going to sweep them.
Okay,
how do we lose that game?
Damn, I just can't really see. Like, am I really about to go 17-0?
I feel like we're going to lose to the Dolphins in December.
Okay, so let's just say for shits and giggles, 15-2 looks good because then you give that Kansas City and that Green Bay game is the only 2 games that I see that we could possibly drop.
And you think Bengals will get one on us?
Yeah, that Bengals game is a trap. It depends on where we're at in the season.
Yeah.
That Bengals
but look at everybody underneath them. I mean, I feel like we might be on an undefeated streak and get too hot, and Jamar Chase might cut. I don't believe so. Because Poyer Hyde ain't gonna let that shit down.
Oh man, I don't know, bro. Man, 15-2 is looking good right now, man. I don't know.
All right, Jonathan, I'm gonna let you take over. I mean, tell me what's your
LA. That's tricky. Tennessee win. Dolphins win. Baltimore win. Steelers win. KC win. I'm gonna go. I think our first game we're probably gonna lose. Either gonna be the Rams or I gotta go for that New England game. Besides that, I think New England might lose, and then I got him whispering in my ear. Dolphins. He said Dolphins, and then maybe the Bengals, and that's it. That's all I can see.
You know, that Cleveland game is a little tricky too if Deshaun Watson's there.
I don't care about his.
Even if he does play, the chemistry is
Cleveland's got a good defense.
He's gonna be too worried about playing with his fucking center's booty hole.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
He's gonna be massaging his center's butt.
Oh my god.
He's gonna be out there ready, set.
Oh my god.
I'm telling you, man.
Ease into it.
Come on, man. It's the children's show.
He might I'm sorry, Elias.
No, you good.
He might want to be the center instead of quarterback.
Oh man.
But let's get
I mean, you be realistic though. Like Cleveland can run the ball. They got 2 really good running backs. If Watson's playing, just his threat, because we don't know because he's been out for a year, so we don't know. But if they're getting to Deshaun Watson that played in Houston,
I don't care, man. Because in that playoff game, man, we shut him down for 3 quarters and we cheddar bobbed ourselves in the 4th. I ain't hearing nothing.
Don't get me started on that.
We should have cheddar bobbed. We shot ourselves in the leg with stupid ass penalties and Sugar High Josh and man, I'm sorry.
Don't get me started on that game, bro.
I mean, and fucking Milano, we got two people coming in crashing, and then with the fucking force and gravity and physics and science, bounce off that motherfucker.
Or how about the no call on the helmet to the chin of Josh Allen?
Right. Oh man.
Or the stupid illegal block in the back on Cody Ford that they changed the rule that
a year later.
Man, you gonna get me on a hole. And that game happened 3 years ago. Damn it!
Right,
I wonder what anybody got to say in the comments about these. Like, see what they say about the schedule. So I got us probably losing like 3 or 4, man. I'll be honest.
I mean, when Cuz was going through it, I mean, I was kind of like, okay. Now I got two joints. We can either go 12-5 or we can go 5-2. Because honestly, I feel like if, like last year, we was feeling ourselves Super Bowl favorites, and we come out to Pittsburgh, and we laid an egg. Not laid an egg, but we wasn't up to our expectations, and we let that one slip. But
I don't think we're letting that Rams game slip.
Now hear me out. I got two. I feel like we're gonna, like, the worst case scenario, we're gonna lose Rams, we're gonna lose Tennessee. Bounce back, blow out Dolphins. I just bear with me. This is worst case scenario. I say lose the first two, 0-2. We bust the Dolphins, like 50 burger on them. They get 6 points. Baltimore, damn near we whoop them. We make Lamar nothing. Win-win. Feel like KC's our kryptonite. That's our third loss. And then we pretty much win out. And then we're going to lose to the Dolphins. And then we win out the rest of the season. So what's that? 1, 2, 3. So 4. I got LA, Tennessee, Kansas City, and Dolphins. And then we went out.
I think we're sweeping the division.
I got 13-4. Worst case scenario. Like, we're just not feeling ourselves.
I can maybe give you a hiccup against the Rams. Maybe. I don't know, cuz I just don't see.
I feel you. That's not what I believe in.
I don't see Tennessee coming into the Ralph on Monday Night Football home opener with 65,000 screaming fans. I don't see it, bro.
Yeah. I mean, that's what happened last year, home opener against Pittsburgh.
Yeah, but it wasn't on Monday night.
Yeah.
And it wasn't after the loss that we just suffered. Like, this city's hungry for these boys to get back on. Like, it's gonna be a playoff atmosphere that night.
Mm-hmm.
Night.
Basically, they're gonna beat themselves if anything.
I could see maybe us going on that run, beating all the way, going undefeated through Kansas City, going on the bye week, and maybe falling asleep against Green Bay.
Now I'm gonna tell you my bet. What I really kind of feel like it. We're gonna pretty much run undefeated. Like, we're gonna go like 11-0 type of thing. Because LA win, Titans win. Yeah, win. Like, we're winning. I don't see nobody that can stop us when we're hot and we got everything on all cylinders and we're clicking. And honestly, we could kind of go undefeated because once we go through that 8-game beginning of the season stretch, it's really not that hard.
There's a sleeper game too that we need to look at.
That's the only thing. But where is that sleeper?
There's a sleeper game that we need to look at.
We'll say Bengals.
No, I think we're all overlooking this team.
Unless it's that one bullshit curse, not curse.
No.
The Bills go through where we win a game we're supposed to lose, but we lose a game we're supposed to win.
Here's the thing, though. Like, we're overlooking the Vikings, man. They got 2 really stud wide receivers.
Yeah,
Justin Jefferson ain't no joke, and Adam Thielen's good. Kirk Cousins, as much as we probably don't believe in him, if you go look at his stats, I mean, he's top 10 in pretty much almost every category. Yeah. I'm not saying we're going to lose to him, but if you're looking for a game that we shouldn't lose, that we do lose, Minnesota, like,
it makes sense.
I don't think Miami's beating us this year. I just don't. I don't think New England's going to beat us. I think we're sweeping the division, honestly, in my opinion. The games that are going to be tricky is going to be that Kansas City game, the Green Bay game.
And you don't see a hiccup with the Jets with the moves they made?
Nah, I would say Miami over the Jets.
Yeah, I see. If we're going to lose a division game, I think it's going to be Miami actually this year.
Yeah.
Just because you never know, man. They got Tyreek Hill.
That's not the game changer. Yeah.
And Jalen Waddle too. Like them.
And I feel like they're gonna have Tua. He's not gonna be able to beat us, but he's gonna have great stats because it's gonna be a constant dink and dunk. Tyreek Hill's gonna break one, and that's what blows up the stat.
That's all it takes is for him to break one off a little fucking
little
drag route.
2 yard dump off.
But I mean, I don't know, man. If we can get, let's just say we go through the Green Bay game 6-1. If you look at the rest of the schedule, we shouldn't lose another game except for maybe the Bengals.
Yeah.
And that could be a possibility. Like, it could be a real possibility. Well, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We could be going into the playoffs a 10-game winning streak.
Yeah. Going in hot.
That'll be nice.
MVP, Josh Allen.
It could happen this year, man. It could. It looks good. Like the end of our schedule is really just does our divisional opponents get one on us, or really just the Bengals, or does old man Rodgers get us? I mean, he don't have Devontae Adams, so never know.
Let's take Josh out the equation and put Case Keenum in there just for shits and giggles. With Case, I think we go 12-5, 11-6.
Yeah.
What? For Case Keenum?
Yes. Yeah. Dude, we got the most complete team in the NFL.
And especially if we're able to get this running game going, let me get this shit out of here. If we're able to get this running game going, man, we're gonna be unstoppable because we're gonna be running that shit down their throat. Send Josh up. He's gonna develop he's already great in play action, but
I'm calling it now. James Cook, Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Nah.
I'm calling it now.
He's not gonna get enough snaps.
He will towards the end of the year.
That's only if Singletary kind of just not shit the bed, but they're like, man, you don't have like 3 years, bro. You still not doing it. Let's give the rookie a try.
Nah, I don't know, man.
That's only if.
I don't know. Sleeper prediction.
Okay. That's a hot take. Let's jump back into a hot take. Man, if y'all forgot some hot takes. So let's get some premature hot takes going on.
I got one more, too, on the defensive side.
Go ahead.
Greg Rousseau gets over 10 sacks this year.
Finally, we still on like a 5-6 year, no 10 sack player.
Nah, come on. Rio. Nope. Oh, you said 5-6 year. I was about to say Rio got that joint a couple times.
Nobody in the past couple of years have gotten.
Yeah. I was gonna say Rio hasn't been on the team in a while, but
yeah, but it's been a while. But hopefully Von Miller can do it, and if not Von Miller, hopefully this group, probably not Von Miller, but hope even Ed Oliver, because just that threat, I hope it opens Ed Oliver open.
Yeah, the attention that Von's gonna get is gonna open opportunities up for group, and don't sleep on Jordan Phillips. He had 9 sacks the last year he was with us.
Wow, yep.
So, I mean, he's a pass rushing defensive tackle.
Hell yeah. But shit, any final thoughts, man? Let's get some quick hot takes real quick. So, Jonathan, give me an offensive and defensive hot take for the season.
That's tough, man. I'm gonna go for a rookie wide receiver. I'm gonna say he's gonna hit at least 900 yards.
Rookie, that's too much. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's hot. Hot and spicy. Hot and spicy.
Spicy right there. Like that 10-piece hot and spicy McNugget.
Nuggies.
I'm gonna go for defensive end is hard, man. That's tough. Oh man. I'm going for at least 6 picks this year.
I think that's what he got last year too. Okay.
Yeah. I'm going for 4. I think he wants that.
I got some real hot and spicy for y'all. I'm telling you, Gabe Davis is getting more yards than Diggs.
Ooh.
Dang.
That's believable.
I don't know.
That's
believable. That's
Diggs might be. Is Diggs getting hurt? Is Diggs getting hurt? Because that's the only way I see that happening.
He is not. He is not.
Boy, that's Man,
It's
that's
believable.
But what I'm talking,
It's
it's not about big. I'm thinking like he get like 16, Diggs get like 15, or
yo,
not
hold
that much.
on.
I feel like Davis get like 14, Diggs get like 13. Not by much, but
Listen,
I
that's
feel
more
like
than a hot
Diggs.
and spicy. That's a one Pocky chip challenge.
Yo, right, yo.
Like,
Man, I told you, I was just thinking like, yo, this is breakout season. I mean, he's already been proving himself.
right.
Like I said, I feel like he's gonna be top 7 in the league. I feel like he's gonna give Allen no choice but to always throw it to him. That's why I say it. And obviously Diggs draws so much attention, and obviously that's his best friend. He's gonna hit him. Diggs gonna get his yards regardless, unless you have to throw it up to him on double coverage. He's gonna get his. He's gonna make his space, but I just feel like Gabe Davis. That's my hot take, man. I just feel like Gabe Davis is gonna be more open and get those more down deep passes.
All right, well, what you got for defense?
Defense, 10th sack for Ed Oliver. I say like 11, 12 sacks for Ed Oliver.
Okay.
Who else? And then Elam. Elam could be. I mean, who was the highest graded rookie in the draft? Like, I believe it could be fucking Elam. If he holds down, I really feel like we could trust Elam so much where Trey White can sit a little bit longer. We don't have to force. We don't like if they say like, oh, you'll be good in 4 weeks. You know what, Trey? Take that 5th week. I feel like we're gonna be comfortable with Elam that well.
Okay.
Maybe not defensive player of the year or rookie of the year, but definitely that. And then Poyer Hyde combination with 10 picks.
I got one more. I got 2 more actually. I think Matt Ariza is going to lead the league in punt average.
Wow. He's not gonna have enough punts.
No, I'm saying we need to stress how many punts
he's not gonna qualify because that's what they did with Bajorquez one year. And he was phenomenal, had amazing average, but he didn't qualify because he didn't punt enough.
And I got one more. This is a hot and spicy. Tavon Austin. Tavon Austin is gonna revive his career and have 3 returns for touchdowns during the season.
Wow. Yes. Really begin like 1 a year. So that's hot.
I say 3.
Yeah, we gotta write these shits down, man. We gotta be held accountable.
That's all right. We go with the first episode before the season. This is just training camp.
This is just, man. We trying to get our legs wet, man. We've been rusty, man. It's been a couple months, man, but we back. And on that note, man, it's Mafia Talk. Let's get Jonathan back in here. Let's end this shit on a good note, man.
Yeah. Did you hear what I said about Tavon Austin, Jonathan?
No.
That's my other hot take. 3 return touchdowns this year.
Yeah, that's hot.
Woo. Yo, that's
spicy.
He's gonna revive his career.
That's what makes it so interesting because of his age. You know what I'm saying? And
that's what I'm saying. But look, I think they brought him in here for a reason, man. They gonna give him every opportunity to succeed.
Yeah,
and
he can make it happen. He can make it happen.
He can still take the top off the defense too at a wide receiver. So let's not sleep. Let's not sleep.
Also, this is a year for him to prove it because he hasn't been showing up for what 2-3 years already.
He's never played with a quarterback like 17.
Yeah, right. And Josh Allen improves everybody he throws to. They got their career high stats with Josh Allen. Every single receiver that Josh threw, he got their career high in reception yards. Yeah. But before we end it, man, we already know what we got to do. We already know what you got to do because.
I love you, Josh Allen.
I love you, Josh. And that's another question. Who's going to take over the duties of saying I love you, Josh? Since Cole Beasley not with us, which I still hope. I wish that we just sign him on some shit.
Listen, if there's an injury or two at the wide receiver position and he's still out there, don't be surprised if they don't just.
Can we afford him though? Can you even afford him?
Man, he gonna take the shorts.
He wants top dollar, but do you want a ring or do you want top dollar?
Do you want to play? That's what nobody's picking you up. So do you want to play?
I mean, do you want a ring?
Yeah,
because that's what it comes down to. You can probably go the Green Bay. I mean, Green Bay might.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have a little hot take for the not for the Bills, but fantasy wise, man. Sammy Watkins in Green Bay.
Yeah,
They
okay.
ain't got nobody. They get if he's healthy.
You have to.
Well, Aaron Rodgers is going to throw him the ball if he's healthy.
Yeah. Okay, I like that. I'm gonna have to keep my eye on that now.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a little nugget out there for y'all.
Little nugget.
Little fantasy nugget out there.
He gets hurt, and then they shit no more after that.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. If he's healthy, though, I'm saying if he's healthy,
Yeah,
like Rodgers is going to throw on the ball.
yeah. He ain't no scrub neither. He can still play,
That's
but
what I'm saying. If he's healthy,
injuries.
yeah.
Absolutely. But we cutting close on time, fellas, man. It's been great, man. We kind of been a little pent up. We a little rusty, man, but we going to get back in the flow of things,
Yes,
man.
sir.
So as always, man, thank you, Big Cuz. Thank you, Jonathan. As always, man, it's Mafia Talk. It's Ju and J Mafia, man. Please tune in. We're going to go every Thursday and Monday. Probably not every Thursday and Monday so far. Probably like, what, every Thursday or so? Until the season starts. Until the season starts, then we do every 2 shows every week. And then yeah, man, pre-game, post-game, we're gonna be getting into it. Please tune in, tell your auntie, tell your cousin, your little everybody, tell that crackhead down the street.
I got a few of them.
It's Mafia Talk. You already seen
one.
the finger. We the one.
We the ones, baby. We the ones.
We already know, man. So thank you for joining, fellas, man. We out. Go Bills.
Go Bills.